Hi. Hi. It is September 30th, 2023. And today was kind of an awesome day. I made like a little text post about it, but I wanted to talk about it a bit because I came to appreciate being sore today because I was carrying groceries and it was probably about 50 pounds of groceries. And I was like, ugh, I got the janky hip and everything's sore. Ugh. And it occurred to me that this time last year, I wouldn't have even been able to complain about being sore about this because I couldn't carry anything. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't walk. I could, and so um, just the idea of, that I have the blessing of being sore is really nice. And, this time last year when I had groceries delivered, they would come straight to my room because I was too afraid to walk because I was scared I would fall down. And I had a little, like one of those little electric lunch boxes that it's called an ataki. And it's a steamer basically, and you put your broccoli in the bottom and the chicken on the top, and it cooks it all together, and it's very nice. But to you know, using a kitchen is nicer. And that's what we did today. We used all of the appliances. We used the microwave because I make my omelets in the microwave because you can make like a really perfect little souffle, and they make me happy. I like to do it, and then so I make them. But I also bought a whole bunch of chicken, and I took chicken breast and I put it in the oven, and then I took the rest of the chicken breasts and I used a slow cooker for the first time in my life. And it was like 4 chicken breasts in the bottom with onion powder and garlic powder and pink salt. What is it? Pink salt? Can't remember what it's called, but it's a pink salt. Himalayan sea salt. Got it. And I think that was all that was in it. And chicken broth, salt-free chicken broth. And so I put that all together, and it cooked for like 4 hours or something. And while that cooked, I made lean ground turkey on the pan while the other stuff was baking in the oven, while my omelet souffle was being made in the microwave. So I was really, turkey and chicken fear me today. Because we went hard after chicken and poultry. So, and now I have chicken for the whole week, and we're gonna see how that goes. I think I'm gonna do the slow cooker much more often because having that shredded chicken is so nice. I put it all in the little bags and measured them out, and I need to get smaller bags because it's kind of hilarious to have 4 ounces of chicken in this giant like freezer bag. But yeah, and so it was just neat to be like using all of the appliances when before it was like a miracle for me to walk out to the kitchen and then back to my room, and now it's like, yeah, it's sore, like super sore, but I can do it. Like I have the strength for it. I just have to be able to like kind of like grit my teeth and be like in pain a bit, but that's gonna happen until I get my hip replaced, and it's a thing, so whatever. um but it was just a nice milestone of quality of life being different. And speaking of, next Friday at 4:30, I am going to go look at an apartment, and I'm going to have a look at it. And I also am going to be staying in the building for the weekend. They have like a little Airbnb situation. So I'm going to be staying in an apartment that would be similar to the one I would live in. And I'm going to see how I like it. I'm going to see how comfortable it is, and, what the Jimmy Jam is. So, yeah, we're doing like an actual thing. We're going to look at an actual apartment and see how it goes. And, hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, though, I have other plans. I still would like to go and be out on my own, for a whole lot of reasons. And I found a really nice Airbnb that I can stay at for up to 6 months if I want to, which would be super cool because I wouldn't have to pay for like utilities and stuff and like renter's insurance, which would be super neat. So, if this falls through, or it's not to my liking, I have other options, and it's cool, and it's gonna be a tight fit. We're saving up money and kind of hoping things are gonna work out, but I really think they will. And I really think it's going to be okay. And I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of, this is like the next big thing. And then the next big thing after that is going to be getting my hip replaced. And I was looking on like the website for my insurance, and I actually found a lady orthopedic surgeon. I haven't called her yet, but that was exciting because I nothing against the boys, but you know, when you're gonna have somebody poking and prodding around your body, it's a girl. You just kind of sometimes you want a girl. And you know, in the future, I already kind of have an idea of who I want to do plastic surgery for me, and that happens to be a guy. But you know, baby steps. So having like a nice lady plastic surgeon or orthopedic surgeon would be super nice. And then being able to be mobile for when I have my future surgery. That's just nutty to think about. And it's cool to think about that because it's like I'm 65 pounds away. I think maybe even less. Maybe 60 pounds away. Let's say 65. Math is not my forte. But like I'm like 65 pounds away where he thought it would be safe for me to have the surgery. No, it's $30,000. So it's going to take a little while for me to raise that kind of money. So I'm probably going to lose more weight than that. And that's okay. I'll keep it safe. I'll keep it healthy. And I said at the beginning of this that I was going to be trying for not for speed, but for health. And so we'll go, and if we have to maintain a weight, we'll do that. I'm feeling good though. Like these are like the big scary things that were big and scary, but I never thought they would happen. And now it's like, boy, you know, 65 pounds or 60 pounds from now, that could be 6 months, you know, like, whew, it's a lot. But, you know, of course we do need to get the hip taken care of first because that's, you know, like I could run around on that hip. Like once it's fixed, like even with all the stuff going on, like I could be pretty comfortable running around on a happy hip. So that's just exciting, you know? It's exciting. I don't know if I sound like a broken record, but these are the things that like they're a big deal for me. And you know, when I started this out, I was like what 492, and now I'm 287. Yeah, 205, baby. It's like bonkers to think about that because I don't think about it very often. Like I just kind of do the things every day and just try and keep my head down and keep moving forward because I think if I think about it too much, I'll like psych myself out. And so I don't think about it very often. But I try to remember every so often just so, you know, keep momentum and all that stuff, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, it's just been good. It's a lot of big things, a lot of cool things. So I'm trying to decide like luggage things. Like I have an old luggage thing I've had for like 20 years, and I'm wondering if it's gonna hold up to take me overnight or over the weekend to this place. So I'm trying to decide like if I'm gonna like buy luggage. Like, like that's like normal people stuff. Look at me go. So that's what's on my mind right now. Is preparing for next week. There's a very nice lady who's going to be showing me the apartment. Um, it would be really cool to get accepted for it. I think the lease is 15 months, which would be really cool. I think it's definitely within my budget to do. And I really like the apartment. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, the little milestones are nice too. Like just being able to go to the door and get my own groceries and cook my own food and stand and do dishes. I still don't really care for doing dishes. I don't like the little pruny hand thing. But you know what? I was happy for pruny hands today. It was nice. So yeah, and that's kind of where we're at right now. Things are good, and that's the update. I have a thing I want to do, and I was gonna wait till November to do it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm in a good headspace to do it, not this second, but like soon. Is I started this whole journey thing in November of 2021, and I've been recording videos like this since then, and I haven't really gone back and really watched them very often, if at all. Like some of them, not at all. And I thought, wouldn't it be neat for like a two-year anniversary thing to like go back and just kind of see how far we've come. So that'll be something I'm going to do, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. Like it's one of those things where you fight different feelings of like pride and momentum, and then you've got embarrassment and shame and, things like that, because things were, pretty bad back then. And for all the victory, it's easy to feel bad about where you were. And I'm going to try not to do that. But yeah, so that's something I'm planning to do in the near future. So maybe I'll do it, like have a stream on Sunday. God, I'm not going to do it live on stream. That would be maybe a little too vulnerable. I've been enjoying streaming. It's been really fun. Like, just being in front of people is like therapeutic, because it makes me feel very normal. And there aren't a lot of things right now in my life that feel like normal people things. So when I have little things like that pop up that make me feel normal, it's just nice. So yeah, we're gonna do something. I don't know, something goofy. But anyway, I'm just kind of thinking out loud now. But yeah, things are good here. I'll keep you updated, and maybe the next video or the video after that will be from, if I can figure it out, like a setup from the apartment, which we may or may not take, but we'll see. So yeah, I love you. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will catch up with you soon. But I hope you're well. I love you so much. I know I said that, but I do. Thank you for being here. Talk to you later.